Welcome back to another episode of Saturday Afternoon Gaming. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we are playing the Nintendo classic known as Donkī Kong Jr. The JR, of course, stands for Junior. This is the 1982 arcade classic by Nintendo. Is it just me, or does seeing a Nintendo game not on a Nintendo console feel weird nowadays? I mean, I know that, like, it's an arcade game, and this is from back in the day before the NES was really released in North America, so it totally makes sense. But it's just kind of, like, weird to me to, like, play a Nintendo game that wasn't on a Nintendo console. This game was later on a Nintendo console, but we're playing it on the arcade, so it still feels weird to me. I mean, this was from an era when Nintendo licensed Donkey Kong to be ported on, like, ColecoVision and Atari and Commodore 64, so it wasn't, again, it's not uncommon, but it's just kind of, like, weird nowadays to do it. Anyway, let's go ahead and slam some quarters in, and we'll continue talking about Donkī Kong Jr. here. We have two Marios who have kidnapped Donkey Kong. Why are there two? Why are there two? The story for this game is that Mario kidnapped Donkey Kong. Has anyone ever... Why does Mario have a clone? Maybe that's his extra man. Imagine all Mario's extra men are just like extra lives or like hanging in the wings, like literally clones of him. So Donkī Kong Jr. here is sort of similar to Donkey Kong, but obviously different. Which I give Nintendo... Oh my god, we died already. Which I give Nintendo props for not just producing a Donkey Kong sequel that was identical, but Shigeru Miyamoto took a chance and created all new gameplay for this game, which is actually great. It was also a huge twist back in the day for Mario, the hero of the first game, to become the villain in this game, you know? Like, Mario was like a bankable character after Donkey Kong, and Shigeru was like, you know what, let's make him like the bad guy, like straight up, no joke. He's gonna be the bad guy. Oh god, go. And he made him the bad guy, and lo and behold, it worked. Boom. I find Donkey Kong Jr. a little easier than Donkey Kong, I'll be honest with you guys. So obviously the crux of this game is you're climbing vines. You're also jumping like Jumpman did in the first Donkey Kong. But if you hold on to two vines at once, you can climb faster. But of course, you gotta kind of watch out for the little what do you call these guys, like alligator guys that are coming to get you, I guess. Oh god, there's like birds everywhere, man. How did this happen? Where did all these freaking birds come from? But yeah, I've always found Donkey Kong Jr. like a little easier than the first Donkey Kong. I don't know why. It's just the gameplay like suits me better, I guess. And let's kill this bird. Boom! We might. Oh, I thought we were even gonna kill a second one, but no. Oh god, and the bird got me. And today I just had like an itch to like play an arcade game. Do you guys ever get that? Like, okay, I have on this channel multiple times said how like arcade games nowadays are sort of, oh god, that bird really got me. Okay, maybe I need some practice here. But I've said how like these old arcade games, these essentially wouldn't count as full games anymore. Like at best, they're kind of like a mini game. Oh god, get away from me and go. And you know, speaking of this, you know, like only really being a mini game these days, you know, I kind of got the go up, damn it! I got the urge to play Donkey Kong Jr. because I was messing around on the NES remix on my Wii U. The NES remix is a great idea for a game, where basically Nintendo took a bunch of their classic games and they just sort of pulled little snippets of gameplay out, and you have to do something funky in the game in like 10 seconds. Like it'd be like jump over 10 barrels or get to the, you know, you could play a snippet of Donkey Kong Jr. here. It'll be like save Donkey Kong, and then the next challenge would be go back to the start. So they'll make you do something that you don't do in the actual game, which is kind of cool. Anyway, we got the high score, by the way. Speaking of being awesome. Also, this musical number, isn't this like Dracula? Like that's totally like the Dracula sound, isn't it? Why is it in Donkey Kong? I don't know. The Donkey Kong 1 sound effects were so iconic. Why would they go to like just generic Dracula music for number 2? I don't know. I feel like they could have done better. Nintendo, you let me down a little bit, but guys. But yeah, so the NES Remix is like a great way to like bring these old arcade games and NES games back. But But one downside of the NES remix is you can't play the original game. You can't play the original game. You can only play the remix, which is just like short levels. I always thought for NES remix that if you beat the remixed levels, they should... What's happening up here? There's just like little dragons everywhere. I couldn't get up there. They should give you access to the full game. Like, if you do all the little Donkey Kong Jr. challenges, can I play the whole game? Because playing the NES remix was actually a bit of a tease. It kind of, like, you know, awakened this hunger in me to play, oh my god, to play Donkey Kong Jr. here. I just wanted to play, like, a nice, simple, repetitive game. And I couldn't, because, you know, you're not allowed, basically. You got to pony up on the Virtual Console and buy the real deal. Oh god, oh, I don't know how that worked, but it did. There we go, there we go. Whoa, it's like jumping over barrels that will eat you if you mess up. So yeah, NES Remix, great idea for a game, but the one thing I hate about it is they don't actually give you the full games. And all it does is make me want to play the real arcade games. So I was playing the NES Remix, and it kind of awakened this urge in me to like just go mess around with Donkey Kong Jr. So that brings us to today. So now you guys know the whole story. Jesus, there's stuff everywhere. This is crazy. Okay, let's go like this. And here we go! Keys to the top! Keys to the top! Uh-oh. Oh god! Oh god. Oh my god, there's stuff everywhere. Oh no! Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Man, I thought this was easier than it was. You know what? I played like one sort of practice round of this before I started making my video, because I thought, oh, you know, like just make sure the game works and everything. I don't want to start recording and then find out it doesn't work. And then lo and behold, I did better in that practice run than in any of these runs that I'm doing for you nice people out there. So I feel like I come up with that excuse a lot, like I'm better than I look, trust me. My practice runs were awesome. But you guys gotta believe me. You gotta believe me, man. I'm not this bad at video games. But yeah, arcade games are... I find the sort of repetitive nature of arcade games obviously kind of fun sometimes. Oh, man. Man, we have never been this close before. Oh, God, you stupid bird! I thought you were gonna continue to go down, you son of a beach. Ah, the bird got me. Oh, we have to do the whole thing all over again. Okay, this is not going to affect anything, but let's just start on this side just to say that we did. I feel like this side is more dangerous because you don't know where the birds are going to come at you from. So, okay, so we got that far at least. Okay. We were one key away from winning, guys, and unlocking the secret of Mario and his clones. Why are there two Marios? I don't understand. How did Mario clone himself? Oh, god damn it! I knew that was a bad idea. I got too cocky. I got too cocky. No! Game over! Okay, we gotta do this. We gotta do this. I'm actually gonna try this game on both the arcade and the NES. So you know what? I've got the Japanese NES version lined up. Let's try one more run on the arcade here, then we'll switch it over. I'm sure it will be easier on NES and we'll get farther. But I don't want to be one of those people who can only play home console games, who sucks at arcade games. Like, I want to compete with the big boys, like Billy Mitchell and stuff like that. And Steve Wiebe, or Steve Wiebe, or however you say his name. He's the real big boy, because, of course, you know, all that stuff about Billy Mitchell cheating and stuff. Anyway, so good on Nintendo for taking chances and making Mario the villain here. This is like one of the only games where Mario, oh my god, is a villain. Oh, run from the blue thing. Jesus. Actually, these kind of crocodile things remind me of the bad guys in Donkey Kong Son of a Bitch Country. Have you guys played Donkey Kong Son of a Bitch Country? It's a good game. It's a great game, actually. One of my favorite Super Nintendo games, and it's in the 1001 Games Just Play Before You Die book. I'm looking forward to playing that one day. There's actually a little bit of an interesting fan theory with the Donkey Kong family here. Oh my god, get away from the blue guy! So, here's... I don't know if you guys will believe this or not. Whoa, you can fall off those things? Okay. You know what? I'm just going to suicide here because we've screwed up too much on this first level. We need all the lives we can get for level 2 so that we can at least see level 3 in the arcades before we go to easy mode in NES. But okay, so there's a little fan theory about the Donkey Kong family. Basically, see this Donkey Kong who's in a cage right now? He is the original Donkey Kong, there's no doubt about it. His son is Donkey Kong Jr., But when Donkey Kong Country came out, people kind of looked and said, hey, wait, it's not Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr., as you might expect. It's Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. And so people sort of said, I wonder what happened to Donkey Kong Jr. Where is he in all this? And then some people started to put 2 and 2 together, because in some incarnations, I guess not in this arcade version here, oh my god, in some incarnations, Donkey Kong Jr. is portrayed as having a red tie. I believe, if I'm remembering this fan theory correctly. So let's just assume I'm correct. Oh my god, get up there, jeez, that was embarrassing. So if you think about this for a second, okay, Donkey Kong Jr. wears a red tie sometimes. Who else wears a red tie? Well, Donkey Kong, of course, right? Donkey Kong from Donkey Kong Country and Smash Brothers. Isn't he always wearing a red tie? And then you kind of think about how time passes and how in Donkey Kong Country we met Cranky Kong, a really old Donkey Kong, and you think, how does he fit into everything? And then here comes the fan theory. The fan theory is that Donkey Kong Jr. here is actually Donkey Kong from Donkey Kong Country, just all grown up. The Donkey Kong that's captured, the big one that's in the cage here, he's Cranky Kong. And Diddy Kong is just another generation. So basically the theory goes that, we were playing as Donkey Kong Jr. all along in Donkey Kong Country. It's just little baby Jr. here. He done all growed up. Get off the thing. There we go. I like that fan theory. I always thought that was kind of like a, fun, cool theory. It kind of makes sense, Cranky Kong being the original Donkey Kong. Because Donkey Kong Jr. is kind of like a forgotten character in, like, the Nintendo catalog. He's like a guy you don't really hear about very often. He was in, like, he was in Mario Kart. I think he was in Mario Tennis for both the Virtual Boy, and the N64. Which means people only know him from the N64. He was never in, like, nobody owned a Virtual Boy, so nobody knew him from that. That's the kind of trivia you have to look up. You don't know that from experience. But beyond that, like, he's kind of forgotten. And so it's sort of like, where's he been all these years? And maybe he's been right in front of us as as Donkey Kong. So maybe Donkey Kong is like a 007 moniker where, like, it passes from one giant stupid ape to the next. Because that's what Donkey Kong literally translates into. It's like stubborn ape in Japanese. Or, I mean, like, that's what the meaning was supposed to be. Because if you really think about it, what do donkeys have to do with apes? Like, nothing. Anyway, we've died like 3 times in the arcade. I thought we'd get more than like 2 levels into the game. But arcade games are known for being especially challenging compared to their home console ports. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch to the NES version. We're going to play this for a bit longer because I still haven't scratched my my classic arcade game challenge itch. So let's switch over to NES. Alright, Donkey Kong Jr. on the NES. One thing I always hated was, what the hell is Game A and Game B? Games that list A and B, who the hell knows the difference? I guess we'll try a round on Game A and a round on Game B. I assume B is harder in some way. One thing that I never commented on that we saw in the arcade at the very beginning of when we were playing, when the computer was playing, is Donkey Kong did like a moonwalk jump, where he kind of like did a backwards jump. Oh my god, Donkey Kong Jr. moves so much faster in this one, and the enemies are so much slower. Look how slow the enemies are going. This is going to be like literally a joke if this red guy doesn't eat us. Oh my god, the red guy ate us. Guys, why do I play video games? I'm just not very good. We died on the first level, so let's just die in a few interesting ways here. And like, what's the point in trying after you die on level 1? They should just, if you know what would be a good feature for video games? If you die on level 1, they just automatically give you full lives. Like, there's no way to lose a life on level 1, because if you lose a life, you're just gonna do this and get your game over, and then you'll carry on. All right, let's forget about that happened. Just pretend like nothing occurred. That was the computer playing. That was a computer demo. Oh, get away from me, little blue crocodile thingy. All right, man, look at him move. He's been juicing. He's been juicing with banana juice. Hardcore BN juice. Is BN the short form for banana? Sure, why not? All right, boom! Oh, ah! No, we gotta forget this run happened too, guys. Close your eyes for a minute. Just Please, please don't look at me. This is embarrassing. Okay, so it turns out I'm not very good at arcade games. But we knew that already, you know. And as I say, like, I just had this urge to play these like an arcade game. So what separates like an arcade game from like a modern video game, I think, is like arcade games were about a very limited amount of gameplay, but it was about like perfecting it. And there is actually something super satisfying with getting like really good at like the same level over and over and over again. So as much as I enjoy modern video games, like I also do enjoy these like old retro ones that like really put you through your paces. I can't. No, why does this keep happening? I was talking about how you know, old arcade games kind of put you through the paces of trying to perfect your gameplay, and boy, do I mean that. Oh my god, this isn't happening, man. So you can move faster in this one, but like the game certainly isn't easier. If that red guy would just screw off, if he would just go away. There we go. Maybe he needed me to go down. There we go. Okay, we'll jump over the blue guy. Oh no, jump. Jeez. And we did it. All right. We passed Donkī Kong Jr. level 1. Oh my god. This is like a totally different level. Boing? Interesting. Okay, you know what? I'm super intrigued by this. Look how cool this level looks. I mean, not that the other level in the arcade didn't look cool, but this is like really neat. These guys are like pooping eggs on us. Oh god, I thought I died. Okay, can we grab that and then grab that? This is like so dangerous. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. Okay, don't tap the D-pad when you're barely holding on for your life. Okay, we did reasonable on that level. I think we can do this. Alright, so they obviously were trying to introduce more action-y gameplay in the, there we go. In the NES version here than you saw in the arcades. Boom. Okay, we got this thing. And grab it! Yes! Okay, and don't get killed by a bird. That would be definitely very bad. Oh, we got this. Oh, ah, damn with the birds. Okay, the birds are tricky. You don't want to be near the birds when they're about to change direction because they'll just straight up come for you. And when a bird's coming for you, you got nothing. I feel like this game should have music or something in the background. It sounds kind of like just kind of like too quiet almost. If that makes sense. Like there should be music. I don't know. So I don't know if this level is in the it is in the arcades or what. Like, maybe it's like a farther level and they like, oh god, climb. And climb down. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait for this bird to go. Oh, nice try. Nice try. I think we got this. I think we're safe now. Come on, Mario. Give me your best shot. Okay, the birds always go down. Oh, damn it. Oh no, Donkī Kong Jr. We have failed again. Okay, let's try game B. I think game B will be a lot easier for us. I think we'll fare better. So far, feels virtually the same. Maybe you move slower or something. I don't know. It still feels like you move fast. Still feels like you got a good momentum to you. So I don't know. So what do you guys think of that Donkī Kong Jr. theory? Do you think it holds weight? Or do you think it sort of sounds like bunk? I mean, like, some of the things contradicting it are the fact that Donkī Kong and Donkī Kong Jr. both show up in Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo. So, if a grown-up Donkey Kong was just Donkī Kong Jr., why is Donkī Kong Jr. there? So I guess, you know, it's not a bulletproof theory, but I am kind of partial to it. I don't know, I kind of like that theory. It seemed like it kind of made some sense. Okay, we're doing reasonable here. I don't know if that's because game B mode is actually easier, or if I'm just getting better, which is a prospect that we know is unlikely, son of a bitch. Well, I mean, I guess I'm not getting that much better if I just died. God, these levels, man, they're like so intricate. The interesting thing is, like, I feel like the first level, oh my god, ow. The first level we can like almost just fly through because we've done it so many times. So basically when we get to a new level, it like takes me a while to figure it out. And then once sort of my brain has a chance to, you know, see all the iterations and stuff. I can do enough calculations in my head, like, then I can, like, put 2 and 2 together. Then the levels become trivially easy. Okay, let's go around this guy. Wait, that's dangerous. Go, 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 go! Go, Donkey Kong! Oh, man, I did not have a plan there. My plan sort of fell apart at the last minute, and I just, like, booked it. But we did it! Haha, Mario! See, Donkey Kong Jr. is making a classic mistake. Oh, look at this level! It's totally different. Now it's electrical thingies. Interesting. But Donkey Kong Jr. is making a classic mistake of, like, not going for the face of Mario. Like, go for the claw at the eyes, bite his jaw off. You know, every time he gets up to Donkey Kong, rather than, like, straight up just fully attacking Mario, like, giving him everything he's got, instead, he just sort of stands above him and waits for Mario to escape. I feel like that is... Oh my god, I can't believe that worked! Yes! Oh my god. Thought we were screwed because that blue spark was spawning. Okay, we made it back to the arcade level. Sweet. Okay, let's do this. I'm feeling good about this. And let's do our strategy that works so well for us in the arcades of getting the one on the far right over here. Because this one seems like the most dangerous one. There we go! Okay, we knew it was dangerous. We knew we were risking everything. Oh, so those one's at the edge, because if those birds change direction at the wrong time, you're just screwed. So you kind of have to get that one, and then you kind of have to, like, beeline over for this one. And just go for it. And, oh my god! Like, see? Like, oh my god, it's so dangerous to be doing this. Because these birds, you have no idea where they're going to go. Okay, we got it. Go, 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 go. Oh my god, I can't believe we did it. Okay, this is happening. This is happening right here. Live, sort of, on Gaming Jay's channel. He's getting all the locks. And the birds can't stop him. When the birds can't stop you, you know you're doing something right. Oh my god, but the little crocodiles might try and stop. Oh no! No! I didn't mean to do that! Ah! Did we die? We died. I'm pretty sure we died. Damn. Okay, what do you think? One more time? You know what? We got time. What are we rushing for? I'm having fun with this. Let's just keep going for a bit. So what's the simplest game that you have fun with? You know, like the simplest old arcade kind of game that you guys enjoy. You know, is there one out there? As I say, I like these kinds of games. I really like the NES remix because it really just sort of captures the feel of going through all these games without necessarily having to, like... Oh, that was a mistake. Without having to, like, fully play these things. But sometimes you play enough of the game that you really want to play the whole thing and you can't. Okay, we're totally resetting here. And player number, game B, is the one we'll take. Player 1. 2 players in these kinds of games never really made a lot of sense to me. I mean, I guess it matters if you care about score, but it's not like in this game you could actually have 2 Donkey Kongs on the screen at the same time. Boom. Let's try and grab this. Oh, look at this. This is how you do it. So you would just take turns. So it's like, it's 2 players, but it's not really like you play at the same time or anything like that. So the second play, it doesn't really have a big impact. You could just alternate turns or whatever. I like 2-player games where you play like co-op at the same time, like Contra. 2-player Contra was like fundamentally different than 1-player Contra, and it was awesome. Mario took a long time before it really had real 2-player modes. Like Mario Brothers on the Wii, where it was basically, you know, you could actually play 2 or even 4 people at the same time. That's a fundamentally different experience than playing, oh god, just go. Than playing one player. Oh my god, son of a bitch. Jeez. Okay, so sometimes he launches birds fast. I gotta pay better attention to the timing. I'm just like jumping and hoping for the best. That's never a good strategy. What? Oh! Damn it! Reset! But yeah, 4-player Mario is awesome. I always liked, you know, Mario Brothers 1, 2, 3, Mario World as a kid. But being able to actually all be on the screen at the same time, it's so much organized chaos. It's amazing. I can't believe it took Nintendo that long to implement that. And they were, like, resistant to it, too. I know that, like, to this day, I don't think there's, like, a Mario game that has internet play. You know, like, you got to do this locally with friends or whatever. And they don't want to, oh my god, give you the power to, like, play online. I don't know why. I don't know, like, what would it hurt for people to be able to play online with their friends Mario? I think it would be awesome. Nintendo does not agree with me. It's okay. Nintendo and I have many disagreements. As much as I, like, love their classic work, I'm not a huge Nintendo fan, I think, these days, you know? Like, I just, you know, I have a Wii U, and there's some Wii U games I like, but their first-party titles are pretty solid. But, like, my favorite memories of Nintendo, my fondest memories are NES and Super Nintendo. And, like, for instance, you know, the NES remix, great idea for a game. I love it. But, oh god. The, Nintendo's attempt to charge you $7 to $10 a pop for an old NES game on the Virtual Console, that makes no sense to me, you know. Like, these are 30 to 40-year-old games you're talking about, and you're trying to charge people, like, $7. Like, I don't know, I think, like, those old NES games should be, like, you know, $2.99 or, like, $1.99, you know? Like, they're great games, but at the same time, it's sort of like, you know, people have been able to play them forever on everything, you know? Like, and I mean, least of all, like, emulators, right? Like, everyone's played a Nintendo game on an emulator at some point, or most people have. Oh! He shocked my butt. Didn't even know he could do that. Damn. This level, surprisingly, is, like, the easiest of all the levels, I would say. Even potentially easier than the first level. Like, I don't really have problems on this one. I mean, that was the first problem I ever had. Okay, see, now I'm getting cocky. You know what happens when you get cocky, guys? You start to play terribly. Alright, here we go. We gotta concentrate. Why are there random fruits hanging around in, like, an electrically discharged industrial zone? I don't know. Like, what are these fruits for? Is, like, the electricity eating fruit in its spare time? Charging up on fruit. Gotta stay hydrated or something. Oh my god, run! Holy crap! Oh man, you don't get that kind of intensity in your regular everyday video game. Oh my god, run! Boom, we did it! Okay. We seem to make it to this key zone reasonably quickly. And then the trick is we usually just screw up here and suck. So let's try and not have that be the case. Boom. Oh my god. Okay. Boom. Oh, damn it. Yikes. Man, there's like no room for errors on these levels. Alright. Oh, game over! I was looking at the L1. Okay. One more shot. One more shot here. One more shot. This reminds me of like when you'd be playing video games with like your brother or your friend or something, and you'd like trade the controllers back and forth, and every time they die, they're like, ugh. They're like, okay, I just want one more shot. And it's like the fourth time in a row that they've taken 2 turns, and they still haven't let you play, and you're like, come on, man. Like, no more one more shots. It's my turn. That's what I'm doing. It's functionally the same thing as what I'm doing to you guys right now. I'm like, just one more time. Boom. We did it. 4,000 bonuses, too. 4,000 of the bonus. So, I mean, oh my god! What? How? I didn't even know you could die there. That's such nonsense. We're like, we started this run handicapped. I can't believe that. Yikes. That was a shenanigan death right there. That was bad physics. If we were playing with friends, we would say, okay, that one doesn't count, that one doesn't count. Be like, no, I'm telling Mom, it's my turn. You gotta share. And that's exactly what happened. And Mom! And then Mom's upstairs like, oh god, I'll kill them all. I'll burn this place to the ground. Can't they just be quiet for one afternoon? Okay, go. And go! Nice try, Mario. What is Mario's end goal with capturing Donkey Kong, I wonder? Like, what was he hoping to accomplish? He went from being like a carpenter to, in the sequel here, he's like some kind of zookeeper or something. He's like, I'm tired of building floors. I want to like wrangle apes and other large mammals. And so he did. And it did not, it was obviously a poor choice of careers because very quickly he was like right back to where he left off. Oh, in fact, he wasn't even a carpenter. He went downhill. He became a plumber. And I feel like getting into sewage has got to be like a regression. I mean, plumbers actually get paid shockingly well, so like maybe he did it for the money, but you know, he definitely didn't do it for the ladies, because let me tell you, being a plumber is not your into the women. Oh god, with these birds. Okay, go, 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 go. Oh, shh. Okay, go, go, go. Stay. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay, we got this. We got this. Yes. Okay. I feel like the game turned the difficulty down, or maybe game B is harder than game A. So, like an idiot, I was playing on the hard mode, but all of a sudden, I think we got a real shot at this. Okay. Let's let that one go. Let's, you know, like at the end of Indiana Jones, when Sean Connery's like, Indiana, let it go. We just had to let these two go. And then, boom, we did it! We freed Donkey Kong! Oh, and he does a little dance in the air. What? Did we catch him? And Mario's dead with a halo over his head. And then we're back to level 1. This is level 1, right? I'm looking at all the vines being like, is anything different? I think the only thing that's different is it's going to get harder. So we beat Donkey Kong, guys. Donkey Kong Jr. here, which is actually super satisfying. I want to keep going, of course. See, and then here's where the arcade gets you, because it's the same levels, but it's like, can you do it even better, right? And you're like, oh, yes, I can. Like, I'm so practiced at this. These arcade games, they really tap into, like, the perfectionist hidden in it. Oh, my God, what? Wait, you can jump? Hold on. How did I do that? Oh, my God. So, in theory, if I time this right, hold on, let's try this. Boom! Oh, man! Oh, man, we rule! Damn! I didn't know you could do that. Good thing I kind of figured that out randomly, damn it. There was nowhere to go. I was holding on to two things. I panicked. I feel like we just cut this level. The amount of time it will take us to beat this level in like half, because like, watch this, guys. Here's some skill. Boom! You guys like that? Call that the Gaming J1-2. It's called the bouncy move. Oh, what's happening? Oh! Did you see that? Donkey Kong Jr. was glitching out. Yo! Hey, oh god, oh my god, we're just a mess now. We've just become a giant disaster of a mess. We're trying to like showboat, and we're trying to jump off this thing. Oh my god, and we're dead. Okay, I flew too close to the sun like a gaming Icarus, believing my skills to be better than they were. We'll just go in one more time as I start to wrap this game up. But Donkey Kong Jr. here, a classic arcade / NES / Atari 7800 / ColecoVision / Commodore 64 / Intellivision / Amiga / Actually, I don't even know if Donkey Kong Jr. here. Did I say Donkey Kong Country? I don't even know if Donkey Kong Jr. here is on all those platforms. A lot of those were platforms I know that the original Donkey Kong's on. Oh my god, jump! Oh, what's happening? Oh, I can't believe that worked! We got so lucky there. Better to be lucky than good. Donkey Kong Jr. here is a classic Nintendo game, whatever console or system you happen to play it on. And I think that this game is still fun. If you're looking for just like a little quick Donkey Kong Jr. buzz, I definitely recommend checking out the NES remix on the Wii platform. That is a good way to experience these old arcade games without necessarily having to play the whole thing. But I do think it is a shame that that game does not give you access to the full version of these old games. Because you might just sort of get just enough Donkey Kong Jr. that you want to play the whole thing like me. Getting good at these games is a great way to kill an afternoon. It is super satisfying. I love these old arcade games. You know, when you're in the right mood, these things are just like incredibly addicting. So you realize why they made billions of dollars in the arcades back in the day. Back in the 80s, when people did massive amounts of cocaine and watched Steven Spielberg movies, and they played video games. Hardcore. So anyway, I hope you guys have had fun. If you've never played Donkey Kong Jr. before, I definitely recommend it. And if you have, then hopefully you just, today was just kind of fun for you to like, whoa, come and check out the game and see how it's done. If you have enjoyed yourself, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, guys, thank you for hanging out. And considering we're doing so good, I think it would be a crime to sign off right now. I think what we got to do is we owe it to Donkey Kong to save him one last time, which is what we're gonna do because we're awesome. Okay, we got him. Oh, we got this. Now that I've played this, now that we're at the end of the video today, I'm like, oh yeah, I figured it out now. This game's not nearly as bad as I thought it was. I was as bad as I thought I was, but the game, you know, it had nothing to do with the game. I was just bad at it. Here we go. We're gonna sneak up right behind this little crocodile man. This, what are they called in Donkey Kong Country? Kremlins or something like that? Oh, did you see that? He was turning around to eat me. Donkey Kong does a little dance and we catch him. Oh yeah, that's how the Donkey Kong JR does, man. Donkey Kong JR. All right, we have 3 lives, man. I feel bad quitting, but okay. Never mind, we're just gonna lose the lives instantly. I don't think there's any other levels that we're missing or anything. Anyway, guys, yeah, I hope you had fun, and we will catch you soon. So until next time, my friends, you all take care of yourselves, and peace. Alright, only 1 life left, but this is where I shine. Oh my god.